So before I start the video, I just want to apologize for not uploading my room tour video. Yeah, my iMovie just wasn't working, and I don't know, I just couldn't upload it, and I was really mad about that because I think the room tour video was really fun. Okay, so now back to what I was talking about. This week on the collab, we're actually going to be talking about a variety of stuff that are more serious to us. Like, for example, Clarissa talked about cyberbullying yesterday, and so stuff like similar to that. So today I decided that I'm gonna give you some tips and stuff about pursuing your dream and going for your goals or whatever, just because I think so many people get so discouraged by what other people tell them to do, and it's just not right. I think if you want to do something, you should go at it 100% and not care about anything, no regrets, stuff like that. Okay, so stay tuned. Before I start anything, I just want to tell you my own definition of what I believe a dream really is. I don't just think that it's something that you wish for. I think it's more something that you've put so much effort into, practically your whole life for, and that deserves to come true if you think of it. I mean, no, you don't even have to think of it. It will come true. And that's what I think a dream is, or a goal. It's something that you deserve, not just something you want, something that you deserve, because you've put so much effort, so much work into it, your whole life on it, and yeah, it's true, sums it up somewhere. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about not just, this is about you, but there's going to be other people in your life that come in, that open your life door, and they're going to be like, you can't do what you want to do. Like, for example, say you want to go to the Olympics. That's your dream, that's your goal, that's whatever. And then there's this person that comes up to you and says, you can't go to the Olympics, you're not going to make it, and if you do make it, you're not going to do good. Someone stupid who's actually going to say that. And then, just what you should say is, no, shut up. Well, maybe not that, but just be like, no, I'm going to make it. It's something that I want to do, something I've worked so hard for, and yeah, it deserves to happen. So that's, what you should say. Might not say it, might cry. But that's something that you should be thinking of, because if your mind says that you can do it, and if you say you can do it, then you can do it, because you're more powerful than those other creeps. Or maybe not creeps, but yeah. Okay. So, actually, there's this quote I want to share with you guys. There's my iPod. It's back here. Okay. So, there's this quote, and it kind of sums up what I'm talking about. It's from Justin Bieber, right? Typical JB. And yeah, and this is something that I think a lot of people should live by, because it kind of, it's actually a good quote. I like it. Alright, so I'll read it to you now. There's going to be times in your life when people say you can't do something, and there's going to be times in your life when people say that you can't live your dreams. This is what I tell them. Never say never. Okay, I know it's a little bit, weird. Why would you put a Justin Bieber quote in? But, that's something to live up to. Honestly, it's practically saying other people cannot tell you what to do. It's, if you can do it, then you can do it. Never say never. Never say never. Alright. So a second thing I want to tell you is that if you don't actually have a dream or a goal, at all, then I think you might just be, I don't know, because I think everybody has something they want to do. It doesn't even have to be particularly a job or something you want. It's maybe something that you want to do, maybe just for one day. But that's something, you wished for or wanted to do for such a long time. So what I like to say is, think of your life as a long, long road, okay? So it's a really long road, and at the very end of that road, it's your achievement. It's what, what I said, your achievement. And so in this road, it's not always going to be paved, because I don't think there's such a thing as a really, 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 really long paved road. Because there's obviously going to be maybe car accidents on the way, if you're actually driving on a really long road. There's going to be bumps, lots of bumps, and, So that's what life is, I guess. It's a long road, and, you're going to be driving your car, your life car. It's going to say life on the side. You're going to be driving that, and there's going to be bumps, and, of course, you have to go through them. And, if you are a strong enough person, you can go through it. I believe in you guys. Okay, so that's something that I like to, think of, love, whatever. And yeah, so I think it's really important to have your own dreams and goals, just because if you think of it, everyone's life is depending on a dream or goal. Like you know how I said before, it doesn't necessarily have to be a dream or a job or whatever, but it has to be something. There has to be something that you really want. It can be has to do with sports. It can have to do with whatever you want. So yeah. Second is giving up. Okay. So I mean, if you're an athlete or whatever, you'll know what, you know, it gets annoying after a while. I mean, you're just going to be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I hate it. I want to give up. But to be honest with you, you know, that's normal. Like, it's completely normal. I mean, I felt that way several times. I'm pretty sure you have. I'm pretty sure, you know, your friends have. But just think, okay, I got another quote for you guys. I'm going to be putting in a lot of quotes, I'm just saying. But, don't give up right away. And you know what? If anything, you should be thinking when you're in the right frame of mind. You shouldn't just be thinking, you know, when you're in a really bad time, you shouldn't be thinking. You should be always thinking when you're positive, not when you're negative. So, you know, just always think of giving up when you're actually not so angry about anything. Because you'll know if you really want to give up and you're actually happy during the time, then you really do want to give up. Okay. So this is another thing that I like. Alright, when you're about to give up, remember all the reasons why you started. So, yeah, I mean, just remember everything, like why do you want this dream? Not just because, oh, I hate it, it's so annoying, but what accomplishments come with it in the background. Alright, and not only that, but I have another quote. I have like two. This is the last one, I promise. Alright, so the second one is, don't focus on how far you've got to go. Focus on how far you have gotten. So, like, we're going to go back to the road thing. Don't focus on how much farther you have to go to actually get to the end, to get to your destination. Look back and be like, I came so far, and I'm going to stop right here. And I'm not even going to, I'm not even going to finish going all the way. That's just not right. I think, if anything, you should finish with a positive ending. If I said positive too many times. But you should just finish your whatever when you should be happy about it. That kind of didn't make sense, I guess, just now. But what I'm trying to say is don't give up. Do not give up. And if you are going to give up, think when you're in the right frame of mind. Alright. So the second thing is, no, that was just the second thing, I think. The whatever thing. Next, I just want to tell you guys that in order to pursue your dream, you kind of have to focus. You can't just, think, okay, I'm putting in a little bit of effort. I can still do this. You actually have to put in your full effort. You have to put your everything into it if you really want it to come true. You have to work for it. You have to, strive for excellence. So, yeah. You have to actually go for it, and you can't just, take a break. That's not gonna work out. If you just take a break for, a year and you're like, okay, I want to do this. That's just not fair to yourself or to actually others, because there can be other people who actually do what I just said, who actually have been, spending 24/7 doing, trying to live up to what they want. And then there could be people, these awful people who don't even try, and they actually make it come true. This is not fair. I hate when that happens, and I bet you do too. So yeah, just go for it. Put everything you do, make sure you put 150%, not even 200%, more than that, into what you want. Alright? Don't be, boring. Not boring. That's not the word. But don't be, bad about it. Bad. That's a good word. Bad. So, yeah. I want to keep the video short. So, that's just a couple of things that I think that, just a couple of tips about dreams and your goals. So, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And if you like these type of videos, subscribe and check out our videos, because this whole week we'll be doing some pretty awesome videos like this. like, cyberbullying, and I'm not going to actually give out the rest of the videos because I want it to be a surprise. So yeah, come to our channel. You're welcome. Anybody is welcome. And subscribe, rate, comment, friend us if you can friend us. Anything you want, because we, the 5 Amigas, we are here for you. I like that. Okay, bye everybody.